5 apiece. Sa kabila naman, Chadi Rangel, 6 points off the bench. Dobose has 5, and Barrera and Malazarte with 4 apiece. We are underway in the third period. Canoy, Dobose, Barrera, Villanueva, and Malazarte ang 5 for the Tubo Slashers. Villanueva finds Malazarte. Off that Canoy miss, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Dobose fires from way downtown. The struggles continue from beyond the arc for Bacolod, Quezon City. Franz Diaz. IBAñEZ drives baseline and he nails that floater.
And that time not settling for a pull-up jumper. Ito si Niño IBAñEZ and leaning in for that push shot on the baseline. Gabe Capasso is going to start this second half para dito sa Quezon City, coming back from that knee injury that he experienced last year.
Inside Canoy. Barrera fires, got it. Mark Barrera trims the deficit to 2. Diaz, Rojas, IBAñEZ, Reyes, Capasso ang 5 para dito sa Quezon City. 38-36. IBAñEZ gets it to Reyes. The jumper from Ryan won't go. Rebound Rojas. IBAñEZ puts the ball on the deck. Down the middle he goes, and he puts it in.
If you think about it, Sidelf, you know, we're practically looking at a lot of these players are going to be the future of this league.
Yeah, absolutely. Malazarte unable to score. IBAñEZ back the other way. Rojas. IBAñEZ gets it back. They go to Ryan Reyes. Shot fake. Attack is here. Ryan! And he gets the reverse to go.
This is also a guy that has just been waiting for an opportunity to show what he can do on the floor. And this time with Coach Jeff Perlas, I think he is going to be given a lot of those chances. Canoy just missing on that stick back attempt, but nice effort galing sa kanya.
This is now the biggest lead of the game. Quezon City trying to add to that. Dobose is ahead of the pack, and Dobose able to get the dipsy-do to drop.
Ooh.
Another opportunity. Barrera not giving up. 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half, and Quezon City still up by 4. Diaz, Nakabuelo, drop pass, Reyes for 2. Ay kasama pang foul.
Quezon City has now figured out a way for them to slowly try and pull away here against Bacolod.
Yes, at the line. Started the season with the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. He gets his own miss, and Ryan extends the lead to 8.
Yeah, highly talented by Coach Louie. That's why they got him with Ilagan during the start of this year, but eventually had to let him go dahil di siya masyado nabibigyan ng playing time. And I think that this was a win situation for him playing once again under Coach Jeff Perlas, you know, somebody who already knows how he plays, kung paano sa gagamitin. And you know, I think this is going to be a really good stint for him as we wind down the season.
Dobose could not knock that down. Rojas saves it to Reyes. Diaz against Dobose. Franz down the middle. That won't go. Barrera is off to the races. Mart spins. Oh, what a move. Oh, hindi pumasok. Capasso back the other way. 3 versus 2 for Quezon City. Diaz, the drop to Rojas for 2.
That is exactly
Game with 1xBet. Biggest lead of the game for Quezon City at 10 points. We'll be right back. ADJEI is back in the game. Mark Barrera. Ball knocked away by Cunanan. Reyes running the lane. Cunanan from the corner. A 3 won't go. Rebounded Dobose. Dobose to PJ Intia. Unable to catch that lead pass.
PJ Incha just coming in for the first time here in the third quarter. He started last game against Quezon. He actually scored. Coach Jeff Perlas. I think they're reviewing something here.
Well, may sumbong si Jason Puray. Parang tinulak yata siya ni PJ Intia. Technical.
Technical foul on number 30, PJ Incha, for unsportsmanlike behavior, second infraction.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to take the free throw here for Quezon City. Incha doesn't look like that he is very much aware of what he did.
Yeah. Gabe Capascio at the line. And everyone on that Quezon City bench happy for Gabe, who gets the technical free throw to drop.
Yeah, there was a second motion.
Absolutely need this from PJ Intia, gifting Quezon City an extra point. Diaz in and out on the three, rebound, fought for. That's last touch on Bernabe. It will go to Bacolod.
That was a gamble for Bacolod, considering how well Quezon City has been knocking down the three-point shot compared to them here in this game. They dropped down to a zone earlier. It forced Franz Diaz into a three, which almost went down actually.
An offensive rebound by Duboze, who finds ADJEI, who gets fouled. 2 free throws para kay JC ADJEI. ADJEI was, this is his first trip to the line actually. No, he was 1 for 2.
Yeah.
He was 1 for 2 in the first half.
But overall this season, just a 41.5% free throw shooter. We've talked about it a lot, and how he really has to improve knocking down those free throw shots.
LGR is the official outfitter of the Mpbl. Maraming salamat sa LGR. 49-39. Ang Quezon City ng 10 dito. De La Rosa. Turnover. Aquino to Rangel. Will bring the ball down. ADJEI. Duboze. Turns the ball over. Duboze. Kunanan runs into Duboze.
Duboze making a couple of errors there. Trying to redeem himself here. Alam niyang ilalabas siya sa next dead ball.
Ang extreme magpalamig, free installation for split type air conditioners. Puray fires. Off the mark, rebound, PASTIAS. Ahead to Barrera. And Mark Barrera sails in for the layup.
Now, Bacolod wanted a foul. They felt like De La Rosa had a hand behind Mark Barrera as he tried to go for that layup. Both teams now settling down a bit here in the third quarter, especially itong Quezon City. They've been slowing things up, relying on their experience more here in the half-court set, because they know they have shooters like Jerome Santos who can can it from downtown.
He extends the biggest lead of the game for Quezon City, now at 13 points.
6 3-point shots in the game for Quezon City.
Barrera could not knock it down. And it will stay.
The open man, Jerome Santos.
Nabas kay PASTIAS. Bigay kay ADJEI sa kanan. ADJEI fires a 3. No good. Rebound Santos.
And that's not really the strength of Bacolod. You know, they're, as a team, they're just shooting 23.1% this season. And which is why I think Coach Jeff Perlas is very much satisfied with them taking those outside shots.
ADJEI unable to finish. Kunanan back the other way. Does not have the numbers. Puray was going for the extra pass to De La Rosa. As Cañal returns for Chadi Rangel. So Villanueva and Cañal sa ilalim. ADJEI, Aquino, and PASTIAS completing the 5 for Bacolod. Kunanan, Puray, Bernabe, Santos, and De La Rosa for Quezon City. Puray goes to Bernabe inside the paint. Bernabe, jump hook, no good. Rebound, PASTIAS. Jan loses the handle. Kunanan traveled.
Took one extra step there, but that could have led to another basket in transition off a turnover by Bacolod for Quezon City. But the Tubos Slashers with the opportunity here. Their field goal shooting has dropped down dramatically here in the third period. From 35% at the half, it's now down to just about 23% from the field, and that will definitely pull it down, but ADJEI's basket will pull it up just a bit.
ADJEI able to grab that miss from Aquino. And Puray is whistled for the personal. Look at ADJEI go up for that offensive rebound and bank it in for 2 plus the foul.
They could have gotten away with a push on Puray, but from that angle, couldn't really see any extension of the arm. He just really went straight for it. Naunahan niya lang talaga si Jason Puray.
Back to a 10-point lead. Santos to Kunanan. Rojas in position against Kanyal. Rojas sa ilalim, nabitawan ng bola. He gets it back. That's a 3-second violation.
He took absolutely too long to decide. Defense collapsed on him. That zone really converging on a single white shirt.
Ay nakatingin ng lahat ng mga nakaputi.
Everybody was just standing around, all the guys in white, waiting for Rojas to make something happen with the ball.
54 to 44. That's foul on Santos. 4th team foul for Quezon City. Minute and 39 remaining here in the third quarter. Pastias to Villanueva. Jan launches, too strong. And the foul against Santos.
Yeah, and that's going to be 2 shots. Santos committing 2 straight fouls.
And 4 na si Jerome Santos. IBAñEZ will check in for Jerome Santos.
Quezon City has gone to the penalty in both the second and third quarters. In fact, in the second quarter, they were in the penalty at the 5-minute mark. But the free throw situation of Bacolod has continuously been a problem for them. 8 out of 18 right now.
Make that 9 of 19. Siyam ang lamang ng Quezon City. Minute and 20 left here in the third. Kunanan, pinapahirapan ni Pastias. They go down low to Rojas. Bernabe sa ilalim, lost the handle, turnover, Quezon City, bola ng Bacolod.
JERICK Villanueva stepping away a bit and to disallow Bernabe na magkaroon ng sandalan dun as he went for that power dribble that caught him off guard.
ADJEI. Oh, they fouled JC ADJEI. So that will mean 2 free throws. ADJEI at the line. And knocks down the first free throw.
Pretty decent this afternoon from the free throw
That's
line.
2 straight makes, Javi.
Yeah.
That's 2 straight makes.
And bihira natin makita sa kanya yan this season. You really should refrain from talking about that. Improved free throw percentages of players who don't usually shoot well from the free throw line.
Reyes, bigay kay Kunanan. Rojas pulls up the drop pass to Ryan Reyes. He's made an impact tonight.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, Rojas is just so good reading that high-low. That's something where you could really use him to the best of your advantage dahil alam na alam niya kung saan pwesto yung mga teammates niya, and he's so used to playing in that kind of situation, whether he's the one on top or the one down low.
This is a great pass right here, and Ryan Reyes inside. Again, Pastias, atake. Layup is good. Jan Pastias for 2.
Incredibly difficult shot made there by Pastias. Could have dropped it down to his big man, but still opted to go for the shot.
8-point game. Quezon City ahead. And they give up the foul. Pastias.
A lot of credit to the players from both squads getting in between right away as tempers kind of flared. Konanan was ready to get on it with Jan Pastias.
Wow. It's a hard foul from Pastias.
There was a push, but I think Konanan saw that there was an arm bar ready to get to his
A little extra.
head area.
Yeah, a little extra from Pastias.
Dahil kung tumama yun, medyo masakit nga rin yun.
That's the call here. I think there might be a double warning or something. There's no signal for an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, usually they put up that sign first, no?
Yeah.
If it's an unsportsmanlike foul.
The last foul on Jan Pastias has been upgraded
No?
into unsportsmanlike
okay.
foul.
Yeah.
There you go.
Technical foul on number 18, Vincent Konanan, for
Okay.
unsportsmanlike behavior. Second
So-
foul on Vincent Konanan.
Okay. So there is a technical.
Yeah, so Bacolod will be shooting the technical, and then 2 free throws plus ball possession for Konanan and QC.
Hindi natin nakita yung signal eh.
Diniretso ni referee J. Castroverde.
Upgraded siya, but nonetheless, 56-49.
This third quarter has been all about Quezon City just really putting the clamps on defensively. That full court trap of theirs has led Bacolod to commit a lot of errors, and force them into some tight situations. Lots of miscommunication as well from the Tubos slashers, and missed shots have continually made their cause harder to fight for here in the third quarter.
4.3 seconds remaining here in the third. It's an 8-point game. IBAñEZ all knocked away, and it's 4/10 of a second remaining. Bacolod, you just need to knock this ball away. And ROJAS did not make it in time.
I'm not sure about if it's gonna count or not, but it looked good the moment it left his hands.
Yeah,
So some really nice arc on that shot, but give a lot of credit to Konanan as well for making that delivery.
it will count. It will count. It will count.
And the points here in the third quarter, helping them to this 11.
Not ignore the signs, huh?
Okay, I'll heed your advice. I'll make sure to heed your advice the next time.
De La Rosa opens the fourth with a 3-ball.
See, this is the reason why I don't want to let my eye off this game, because these guys, Quezon City, they're continuing to burn the nets from downtown. They keep getting better and better as this game progresses from the outside. Now 8 3-pointers in the game for the White Shirts.
Malazarte, corner 3, won't go. Rebound Cañal, that's short. And Reyes able to secure the defensive rebound. Cunanan to De La Rosa. Puts the ball on the deck. Ryan Reyes, short.
Oh, Rojas might have gotten away with a push there.
Okay, Kanyal.
And
Ito matindi.
yeah.
Naka-box out na si Kanoy. Natulak niya pa si
Yan
Kanyal.
nga. Huh? Penalty? No. We are not yet in the penalty. Definitely not. We just opened the fourth quarter. I think Kanyal also, when he missed that shot earlier, it seems that that right knee, which has a sleeve on it, is bothering him.
Rojas. Here's IBAñEZ, the drive. NIÑO, no good. Barrera leading the break. Malazarte pulls up. Jumper, also no good.
That was a specialty of the house, supposedly, for Malazarte. He knocked down a couple of those in the first half, but since then, he hasn't been a factor in this game.
Kanyal, it has not been his afternoon. 63-49. Duboze pinapahirapan si Cunanan.
Bacolod just has to go back to that same kind of intensity that they showed defensively. Kung kaya nilang higitan pa itong pinapakita ng Quezon City sa depensa, then they should go in that direction and not be too disheartened by missed shots and missed coverages like that. Just try to move on always to the next play.
9 points para kay IBAñEZ. And that's assist number 7 para kay Vincent Greg Cunanan. Assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, a sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Ever since he came into the game, Sidap, the complexion has changed para sa Quezon City. He has really controlled it in terms of distributing and making his teammates look good.
Simula yan nung second quarter.
Yes.
He did not see action in the first period. Coach Noy Baclao there.
And that's a guy that Coach Jeff Perlas really has a lot of trust in. Dahil matagal niya na nga ang player yan at alam niya na talaga yung sistema, gamay niya na. Just like this guy with the basketball, France Diaz. Yeah, I think, Quezon City, they're gonna still be giving a lot of teams a lot more problems moving forward this year. Still a lot of games to play para sa kanila. After this, there's still 9 more games left for them.
And Bataan has to watch out. Bataan and And Pasig has to watch out dun sa likod nila. Quezon City, if they're looking good right now. You don't want to jinx it. Pero lamang sila ng 15 dito. And they're 13 turnovers for Quezon City, only 10 for Bacolod. Duboze fired the pass para kay Chadi Rangel, who's got 8 points in the ball game.
That's what the defense of Quezon City has been able to prevent. Bacolod getting into the teeth of the defense and dropping it off to their big men like Chadi Rangel.
Reyes with a strong finish.
He's looking very nice here in the second half. Ito si Ryan Reyes. And, I'm sure for players like him who have transferred to a different team during the window, there's just one thing in their mind, and that's to make sure that they prove to their previous team na nagkamali sila.
That's true. 67-54. Diaz against Duboze. They trap Diaz. Nakahawak daw si Duboze.
It's just incredibly frustrating, for a team that's really trying to trap. That's really a skill to be able to defend without fouling.
The game is brought to you by 1xBet, a sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Yung problema lang dito para sa Bacolod with still 7 minutes to go in this game. They're already in the penalty. Kabaliktaran naman ng sitwasyon na nakuha nila in the last 2 quarters where they were able to put Quezon City over the limit early, especially in that second quarter. The difference is, can Quezon City actually make their free throws, which they've historically done so better than Bacolod this season.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Balik sa 15 ang lamang dito. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. Quezon City still in command. Malazarte. Back out to ADJEI. ADJEI to Barrera. KANOY fires a 3. And BERNABE able to secure the rebound. IBAñEZ from downtown. Got it.
Oh, you miss a 3 and then you give up a 3. That's definitely going to be very painful for you. In Bacolod, they cannot let up. They have to be on their feet each and every time, lalo't lalo na naghahabol sila. See here, nobody on NIÑO IBAñEZ, the guy with the basketball, the most dangerous guy on the floor.
Quezon City pulling away here in the 4th and final quarter. They're up by 18, 6.5 minutes to play.
John EDCEL ROJAS said na it's all about run and gun and trapping Bacolod from the get-go. Kasi yun talaga ang inaral nila sa training. For him, one of their biggest edges now is how physical and fast their team is. Kaya naman ang goal nila is to really show that today, especially now na nakapagpahinga nga ang lahat during the week-long break. Sana mapakita namin yung gigil nila. Confident that their energy and speed will speak for themselves for the court today. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Larry. They are doing just that here. Now ahead by 16 points, Rojas gets it to Franz Diaz. Diaz with a runner off the glass and in.
Yeah, Franz Diaz, he may be inactive the entire game, but come the 4th quarter, talaga maaasahan mo yan. Although di natin masyado naramdaman because of the strong play of Greg Conanan. Diaz has actually already put up 5 assists in this game prior to scoring his 4th point earlier.
Another assist here para kay Rojas as well,
who has 4 dimes to go with his double-double of 11 and 11.
16-point lead. All about managing the game now para dito sa Quezon City. 5.5 minutes to play. IBAñEZ looking for BERNABE. It's a turnover. ADJEI has it against De La Rosa. JC ADJEI. 4 quick points para kay JC ADJEI. And Quezon City forced into a timeout with 5 minutes and 19 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think di sila nagkaintindihan dun. Ito si NIÑO IBAñEZ at si Dave BERNABE, which got ADJEI playing the passing lanes there, and De La Rosa just could not do anything there. He was at the disadvantage against the height of JC ADJEI. 74-60 na lang ang score dito.
Dave BERNABE, what about the jump in his numbers in the last 5 games? Really making his presence felt here, Javi.
Yeah, and showing us the entire package. Finishing at the basket and also pulling down those rebounds. See here also showing us the moves, that drop step and finish.
I like the 12 attempts today. And for more on Dave, let's go to Lyra.
Despite catching a fever and even joking na parang nagkahawaan na nga daw sila sa buong QC squad during the typhoon break, BERNABE said it did not stop them from going hard sa ensayo, lalo na todo na ang habol nila for that top 10 playing spot. Walang choice, kailangan talaga eh. He laughed. With that kind of grit, expect QC to lay it out all on the floor. Sipon, pawis at lahat para makasingit sa playoffs. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. And BERNABE staying aggressive in this ball game. Here's Kunanan looking for BERNABE for two.
Well, nahuli doon si Chadi Rangel. It makes no sense to have two big men on the floor with Villanueva and Rangel kung hindi na naman didepensa yung parehong Twin Towers mo.
It's 76-60. Rojas against Villanueva. Rojas, the turnaround, it's short. Rebound, Villanueva.
Yeah, they got to run here.
ADJEI. Oh, wow. Pretty sidestep galing kay JC ADJEI. Athleticism on display there. 14-point lead pa rin para sa Quezon City. IBAñEZ to Rojas. Inside, Rojas. Nakahanap ng kakampi, PURAY.
That's his first basket since this first quarter. Ito si Jason PURAY.
Sobrevega, ball knocked away. 2 free throws coming up.
Sobrevega has been more content with just trying to set up his teammates here in this game. Usually a guy that you can rely on to score the basketball, but he's been more of a facilitator in this game. Scoreless still actually. Ito si Jan, but already with 3 assists.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. This is the first free throw. And look at Bacolod's free throw numbers.
You imagine if they made all of that, this would have been a very different game.
It's 12 of 26. 14 missed free throws in a 16-point game.
Yeah, it's Sobrevega, you know, one of those guards from Bacolod that really has a very low percentage. In fact, I think he has the lowest among all the guards, 21.1% from the free throw line for Jan Sobrevega.
Quite surprised, actually, Javi.
Yeah, especially because he's such a dead shot from the outside, right?
Yeah.
You know it. You played with him. I played with him.
Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Despite not scoring prior to that since the first quarter, you know, Jason PURAY has made sure to contribute in other aspects of the game for Quezon City.
Mark Barrera. That's it to Aquino. And they were looking for a teammate dun sa kaliwang wing. Walang tao.
Yeah, this zone has really given them a ton of problems in this game. This zone of Quezon City. Bacolod has had little solutions to it. Dahil nga wala silang masyadong shooters that can actually knock it down at a consistent rate.
78-62, 16-point lead for Quezon City. On their way to win number 6 this season.
And, you know, finishes like this from Bacolod just typifies their lack of experience, which I'm sure is definitely going to get much better as they play more games with each other. But, you know, the fight was there. It's just that the inexperience, yun lang talaga nang ibabaw para sa kanila dito. And Quezon City using their experience to their advantage sa laro na to.
Yeah. 78-65. Diaz is fouled by Duboze, who will foul out. It's number 5 on Duboze.
And, you know, Debuse also playing his first season here in the league. He will find out how he can be able to stay on the floor. He tends to foul a lot because of his very aggressive nature. The decision making as well, you know, matututunan niya yan along the way. I believe that he could be one of the more explosive players. He already is here in the MPBL.
Yeah, malayo pa. He has a bright future ahead of him. Diaz did not convert on the first. Second free throw is good. 14-point advantage para dito sa Quezon City Galleries Taipan. Over 2 minutes to play. Quezon City on their way para sa kaanim nilang panalo ngayong season na to. Kunanan, 5th rebound for him. They had some big wins this season. Itong Quezon City
Oh yeah.
had a win against Bataan and Mindoro. Puray with the offensive rebound. Another opportunity here.
And that one against Mindoro was the most recent, but they're definitely going to need, you know, as much wins as they can heading into this difficult stretch. They're going to go up against Pangasinan, Pasay, Pampanga, and Davao Occidental in their next few games. That's a very tough schedule.
Yeah, but right now, if you are, you know, your target right now is number 10, you know, 9 or 10. You gotta check out the rest of your schedule, and hindi mo pa nalalaro ng mga teams na you think you should be winning. And pretty much, you know, try to come up with the best possible result with the favorite against the favorite teams, which are the teams above you. For example, Pangasinan this weekend, Pasay, and then Pampanga. All of those teams nasa taas ng standings. Puray misses and Bernabe with a cleanup job.
Well, I think naging beneficial talaga sa kanila yung mahabang pahinga, you know, after that game against San Juan. And then, of course, dahil nga sa typhoons last week, wala tayong games, and they were able to use that window of time as an opportunity to really develop and practice with each other. And when everybody was at home just resting, you know, these guys were actually hard at work. And we're seeing the fruit of that here in this game. Hopefully for Coach Jeff Perlas, this continues into their next few games, especially dahil matitindi nga ang kalaban nila.
Kunanan. Looking for Puray. Last touch ni Aquino. A minute remaining in the ball game. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Quezon City. All over, but the final score here. Diaz drives. Natapik. Villanueva saves it. Aquino on the move. Mark Barrera. Nabitawan ng bola. Aquino gets it back. Aquino will try to get past Puray. Recovered by Villanueva. Pastias from the corner. That's a 3. 83-70. Kunanan. 14-second differential game clock and shot clock. Kunanan gets away, finds a Villonar. How many assists has he got?
9 assists already para kay Greg Kunanan. He's the GM of this game.
Barrera knocks down the 3. But it's been a struggle from beyond the arc para sa Bacolod.
4 out of 21.
Malazarte. Still no go, and rebound secured by Jason Puray, and that will do it. Quezon City picks up a huge win to boost their chances of a spot and at least the play-in tournament here in the Mpbl. The Quezon City Galleries Taipan with an 85-73 victory over with 1xBet. And boy, did he come to play. Ito si EDCEL Rojas. Double-double para sa kanya. 11 points and 11 boards and 5 assists as well. And we'll talk about his impact here having.
He practically did everything para sa Quezon City, although he was helped out by a lot of his teammates.